The 2016-17 NBA season is here, and Steph Curry is ready to take over again. Back-to-back MVP, a game-changing force. Now with Kevin Durant by his side, the Warriors are more unstoppable than ever. LeBron is defending his crown. James Harden is putting up numbers we've never seen before. Superstars, super teams. A battle for greatness begins now.
Alright, so yeah, this is something idea I always wanted to try. I always wanted to, or guess, showcase you guys, so I'll have on my channel. So here it goes. You create a character, create a player. It could be 99. However, overall, I would hope it would be a 99 player. Max him out, right? And then you put him on. I'm gonna try to keep everything. I'm not gonna really change nothing. Wish I could do an all-night league, but I don't know that many people that be playing the game and stuff like that. Playing, that would want to play this type of mode. So I put my guy on the Lakers because at that time the Lakers didn't have no 90 player. As you can see, everybody's below 80. So made my guy Colurz, and I'm gonna try to take this team as far as I can in this season, in the playoffs, against the juggernauts of the teams of the 2016, the Steph era, basically. So for one season, let's see how this goes. Things up. Now, this is the part that I think most people don't do, but this is the challenging part. You're not playing as the whole team. You're playing as your guy. That's it. It's like my career mode, but it's not my career mode. But I try to make it like it's my career mode. So play with your dude. Gameplay settings, I'm going to put it on, I don't want to put like full game, so 10 minutes should be fine. I'll take the fatigue off. Should I put that on? Ooh, that should make it difficult. You know what? I'm going to put that on. That's going to make it even more difficult. Oh boy. Okay. PA system go down a little bit. Crowd could be up. Okay. That's that. Something else I wanted to do with this team. Gameplay, no. I think I wanted to do coat settings. Okay, yep, coach settings. Oh, so all audio. Paul, everything. Dynamic. Oh, I wanted to do gameplay. Oh, yep. Gotcha. Okay, they got me at the 3. Okay, alright. Okay. So, I already changed. I already did. Guys staying on my dude. Oh, did I put the... Did I put the... How do I... That's the wrong thing. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Difficulty. I think it's best if you put it on either one of these two, but I'm gonna try it. Damn, should I try it on Hall of Fame? Yeah, you know what? Hall of Fame. There we go. Ooh, boy. I'm gonna also check it when I'm in the game because some reason it doesn't stay all the time. Okay, I think I wanted to change something up with my guy. I don't know if I can though. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. First game. Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets. James Harden. I mean, it's kind of like my team, if you kind of think about it. There's only James Harden on that team, so I should be good. I should be good. Right, hold up. I kind of want to put some stuff on my guy, like, I don't got no sleeve or nothing. Let's put accessory on him. Yeah, let's get the little for the arm. I think that's it. That's all I wanted to do. Ooh, I think I could change his shot a little bit. I think I was messing around with him a little bit, and his shit was... Trying to think, should I make it quicker? Um, Alright, let's just go right into it. Alright. Game 1.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Nothing quite like opening day here in the NBA. Clark, hard to beat a night like this one.
Kevin, sometimes it feels like summer lasts for...
Hold up. Gotta make that flip. Yep. And I'm gonna have to do that at halftime. Auto flip. It's just like the closest I could get to my career, but I think this camera looks like so cinematic.
Ever. But as soon as that opening tip is tossed, it's time to hoop. Basketball is back.
Nene, the pass to Capella, and Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
It's Ariza on the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Williams. Here's Silk. Rebound by Nene. And here's Houston. Fighting with it. Capella with a screen on Russell. Capella dishes to Nene. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Russell kicks to Williams. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Silk.
Man.
Oh, my, what a play. And he jams it with authority.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Mozgov. And he banks in the lane.
How about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact down low.
And it's Houston's ball. Ariza finds Harden. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And so Houston again turning it over.
Hold on. I wanted to check this again. Oh, I can't change it once it's in there. So, put on Hall of Fame. I'm gonna take this off. Should I keep this on? You know what, I'm gonna see how it looks when it's off. I'm gonna keep the it on this stuff though.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. Puts up a deep three. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Kicks it out to Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Mozgov grabs the board.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And the basket by Silk.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Harden. To the middle. Here's Nene. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Randall, a screen on Harden. Here's Silk. It's stolen by Capella. And here comes the break. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Russell. How he performed last season. Averaged about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Randall throws it down.
And young guys love to dunk the ball. Randall just couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Gets trailed by 4. Ennis passes to Capella. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Silk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In second, the Rockets.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Harden. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Sensational timing from the athletic forward. Ariza has great chemistry and awareness with his teammates.
Randall outside. Back to Russell. Shot off here. The shot by Silk, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Capella. Here's Ariza. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Defense may have given him that one based on the result, You see why?
And the basket by Silk. Silk's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Nene finds Capella. Harden left side. And the jam by Harden.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. His team's focus in this game will be to limit James Harden's offensive production. He told me Harden is a one-man offense. We need to do what we can to make him uncomfortable. We've got to force him to his right, help him to drive, and be quick in the rotation. Guys,
Thanks, David. Now, here is Harden. Capella sets a screen for Ennis. Inside. Outside for Nene. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Ennis. Clock at 4 on the wing. Harden from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. He has 7.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Got a piece of it. Ariza against Williams. Ariza passes to Capella. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Ingram in for Williams. And then for Houston, Brewer comes in for Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Ennis. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Mozgov sets a screen for Ingram. And again, no good by the Lakers. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Looking to end the run. The shot by Silk, no good.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Gordon kicks to Nene. Pass to Harden. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Silk. Launches it from deep. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poked away. Brewer with the steal. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
You know what? I'm gonna have to put this shit back on. At least the shot meter. Because, Lord have mercy. Oh no, can I put it? Oh no, if I could put it. Let's see how that.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Outside Gordon. A 3 ball. A rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Russell. Thomas checked in for Houston. And he makes both free throws. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brown feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Gordon. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside.
And looking now at some numbers for Eric Gordon. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting.
Yeah, that little that shit's not gonna work. I didn't even look down there. I didn't even look at my feet. I'm just gonna keep it the same. What am I trying to?
Enough points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Houston making a switch. Taylor's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 51 seconds left in the first. Pass to Brewer. Russell against Brown. Back to Brewer. 4 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And he's stuffed it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Outside Gordon. Shoots. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell fires away from way outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Williams comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Silks subbed in for Jose Calderon. Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Ennis comes in for Brown. Here's Silk. 11 points in the game.
Oh, Lord, that shit.
Again, the miss by the Lakers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lakers leading by 6. Randle passes to Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Silk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Greg, one change for this season, a lot less back-to-backs on the schedule. And that's a good thing.
Yes, and decompressing the schedule is always a good thing. Players can rest more, we'll have less injuries, and I think the fans will get to see the best players play at a higher level.
Shoot two.
Number 11.
And the first one drops. Mozgov, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so he makes both from the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Ennis kicks to Gordon. Capella with a screen on Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Silk, 13 points in the game. Now here's Williams. Mozgov a screen on Gordon. Williams passes to Mozgov. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Mozgov's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on James Harden. David, what are they saying there?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. In this instance, though, they feel good enough about it, so he's going to play anyway, and will be reevaluated as needed. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Williams against Gordon. Williams can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ennis misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Rocket shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Capella with a screen on Ingram. Down low. Capella kicks to Ennis. It's deflected.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
Silk, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for Eric Gordon. Lakers on D. Pass to Harden. Randall against Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Silk. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Harden outside. Back to Ennis. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Outside Williams. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Mozgov. Rocket 6. Here's Russell. Silk controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Incredible timing on the putback. Wow.
Rockets trail by 6. And here's Ennis. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing there by Houston. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's stolen by Randall. Russell with it. Now guarded by Ennis.
Oh, my goodness. Man.
How about the instincts on the defensive side from Randall? Excellent job there of getting the steal.
Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Rockets 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Russell passes to Silk. Mozgov a screen on Harden. Pass to Mozgov. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the towering presence of Mozgov. Most effective doing damage inside.
Ennis dishes to Harden. Nene setting the pick for Harden. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Silk. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Can't hit from 12.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Silk.
Oh, no.
It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Now Russell. Driving in. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, who wouldn't want to take part in that? And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
And we have a number of terrific shooting guards in the league right now. 2 of them trading blows here tonight. 1 for you, then 1 for me. We'll see who ends up with the bragging rights.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
I was surprised at last night.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Silk.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And Mozgov throws it down.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized.
Hold up. It does do a little spin. Let me see if it does auto flip. Okay.
The roller had the nice angle to score.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded by Russell. Screen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Lakers leading by 9. And here's Russell. Picked by Mozgov. The drive by Russell. Rebounded by Capella.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Ariza. Back to Harden. Pass to Capella. The shot comes out. Randall with some nice D. There's the drive. Oh, what a dunk!
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Out to the right wing. Capella, the pass to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Okay. Auto flip. Wait, hold up. Is it? I'm so confused. Just keep it that way.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Harden hits them both.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Russell passes to Williams. Mozgov a screen on Ariza. Williams attacking. And Mozgov throws it down.
Yeah, and this is where Mozgov is at his best, using that size and length to attack the cup.
Capella with a screen on Russell. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Russell passes to Silk. Randall surveying the D. Here's Silk, guarded by Harden. And the basket by Silk.
Boy, plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
A moment now to see the stats for Williams. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now here's Ennis. Capella, high post, kicks it out to Harden, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And they closed out the season in the top half in terms of second chance points. I'm sure they'd like to be a little higher, but at least it wasn't a weakness.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Russell passes to Silk. Back to Russell. Pass to Silk. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Russell has always had a certain flair and swagger as a playmaker, and that's a great pass right there.
Now, here is Harden. 11 points in the game. Fades and shoots. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got 8 rebounds in this game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Russell passes to Mozgov. Rockets with the rebound. Harden outside. The shot. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
So looking it over to the inside. Mozgov, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mozgov's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Harden outside. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Russell with it. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Harden outside. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Capella. He's got 15. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nobody near Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Harden. They need this. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden.
Number 10, Eric Gordon.
Here is Russell. Outside Williams. Mozgov, a screen on Ariza. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ennis. Back to Gordon. Nene left side. 6 on the shot clock. Capella against Mozgov, and it's Capella missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Randall no good. Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Ennis. Capella with a screen on Russell. Now Capella. There's Gordon with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 16 points for Timofey Mozgov.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in. Silks checked in for the Lakers. The Rockets also changing it up. Thomas checked in for Nene. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Just his first attempt. It's hauled in by Gordon. Rockets trail by 16. McDaniels outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Zubac.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
The free throw dropped from McDaniels. Thomas checked in for the Rockets.
Let's try a different camera angle.
So he gets them both. Lakers leading by 14. Clarkson up top. 8 points for him. Pass to Silk. He's feeling it. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gordon, the pass to Thomas. Count that one. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Stolen by McDaniel. to Brewer. On the wing, Gordon. 5 on the clock. Thomas sets a screen for Gordon. It's tipped. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Silk. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the layup is good. Silk's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Gordon. McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Gordon kicks to Brewer. Now here's Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Lakers. Silk's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Silk's got 4 points in the quarter.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Right side, Thomas. Houston moving the ball around. McDaniels sets a screen for Harden. Fires the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Ingram dishes to Nance. Back to Ingram. Here's Silk.
Oh, no.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Clarkson against Gordon. Launches it. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson outside. Rockets with the rebound. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Lakers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Thomas. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He gave him credit for the defense, saying, excellent job, guys. Really great job. Got to maintain that same energy and keep forcing turnovers. We'll see if they're able to do it.
Thank you, David. Nance sends a screen for Ingram. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Nance. Into the lane. Over Brewer. Buries the easy one. Nance has got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closer. Clarkson against Gordon. Down low. Kicks it out to Harden. That 3 off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defending.
This whole first video has been about me just trying to find the right camera angle. It's hilarious. What did I have it before? I don't know that, right? Wait. I did have it on that. Yeah, guess so.
The first free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Brewer. Ariza comes in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Eric Gordon. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Silk. Clarkson is screen on Harden. And he drives in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Capella kicks to Harden. Pass to Ariza. Back to Harden. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Takes the three. It's tipped.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Rockets trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Capella finds Nene. To the middle, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Ennis misses.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Mercy, mercy me.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Harden. From 12 feet out. Got a handout. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Randall's checked in for Nance. Williams comes in for Ingram. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets trail by 21. Up top, Capella. Pass to Harden. Trying to end the drought. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here is Los Angeles now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Outside Williams. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. Back to Russell. And there's the drive. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden outside. Puts it up.
Oh, no.
And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden the pass to Ennis. Now Ariza fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Hit by Mozgov. With the floater. Trying again, and it's good on the way in.
You relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Silk.
Yeah, and his performance has been...
How we do it. Just gotta fix up my shot. Once I get that, it's gonna be a problem. Once I fix that, let me see my box score. 42, 11, 2, 1 steal, 6 blocks. Lord have mercy. James Harden had 18 points. Horrible game. Alright. Well, obviously I'm not going to play every game. I'm trying to play the games with the stars on it. You know what I mean? OKC, they just had Russ, right? Roster. Yeah, let me fix his shot first. Because, Lord have mercy. Why was his shit not doing that? His shit was not feeling like that. Maybe I should, like, I'm gonna really try to go in. Hold up. Honestly, I think I want to make him a little shorter. Because I think 6'9" is like cheating. 6'8". Okay, 6'8". 222. Alright. I do need to see if my shot is nice though. So let's go here. Freestyle. The hell? The hell, camera. Oh shit. Okay. Got a little feel to it. Let's try to go to another game. Let's go right into it. The era himself. I guess we'll see. No. Jesus. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's see how we fare against this Golden State. Jesus Christ. Draymond Green, 89 though. I don't know about that. But okay. Whatever. Let's see. I can change some jerseys. Oh, that's basically all they had. Blue. Wear the whites. Alright. Get it.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Season just getting started here, Greg. Players getting back into their routine, and that's huge, as well as everyone else, just trying to get the rhythm of the season.
Yeah, coaches, refs, support staff, they all take a moment to get into their rhythm as well. I'll throw in commentators, partner, in case I make any mistakes here tonight.
Oh, GA, don't worry about that. You're not making any mistakes, but rhythm is huge for a broadcast, right from the truck to the front table here in front of this great action. Now here is Verjao. KD on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Verjao with the drive, and it's slammed in by Verjao.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Dan. And no pitch to Russell. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Green with a screen on Russell. With the step back. Puts it up from 12. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. Yes. First game. You always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Taking Reed.
That free throw good from Thompson.
A taller guard with a quick trigger. Klay Thompson is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. He talked about Kevin Durant and how hard it can be to contain him. Coach told me he's got length, a quick release, and he's nearly 7 feet tall. We want our guys to focus on contesting every shot that goes up and try to get the ball out of his hands whenever possible. Let's see if they're up for the challenge. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here is Los Angeles now. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Rando passes to Silk. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green with a screen on deck. KD can't get it to go.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Dang dishes to Mozgov. Pass to Silk. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Here's Silk. Here he goes.
Oh, what?
Mozgov kicks to Russell.
Go back out with it.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Dang. Here's Silk. Trying to get open is Mozgov. And the basket by Silk. Silk's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Russell. Here's Curry. The shot's good. He has 5.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
Mozgov a screen on Curry. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Mozgov with the bucket.
And I'll tell you what, at his size, once Mozgov gets the ball that close, it's lights out.
Outside Curry. The tray. Randall grabs the board. Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Bergeau with a screen on deck. And it's Silk with the rebound. Takes it inside. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Now Curry playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the inside. West. The fast break opportunity. Thompson for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Thompson's got 5. And what's your take, guys?
Really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Thompson. He has 5. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mozgov kicks to Russell. Pass to Silk. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Silk's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Silk. Mozgov a screen on top. Warriors with the rebound. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Silk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Randall a screen on KD. Inside. Randall passes to Dak. Here's Silk, defended by Durant. The shot by Silk, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from KD. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. It's deflected.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. The Warriors shooting 33% here in the first quarter. West setting the pick for Curry. West outside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Warriors lead by 1. And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Luol Deng. And then for Golden State, Pachulia, he's checked in for Verjao. And Henderson subbed in for Curry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Henderson looking it over. Pachulia the pass to Durant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Adams, he's checked in for Henderson.
Substitution for Warriors, number 41.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Russell with it. 12 points his last outing. Here's Williams. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant third.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Cooper in for Adams. Pass to Thompson.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Lou Williams. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That free throw good from Thompson. Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. Here's Russell. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Nance sets a screen for Williams. Back to Russell. Pass to Nance. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
And they were #1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection, a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their O that propelled them to victory.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Henderson's checked in for the Warriors. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Hawks. Outside, Russell. Pass to Silk. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Nance with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Why are you cutting in front of me?
Henderson outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is on. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
He went in front of me and stopped at the elbow.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for some changes for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Dang comes in for Nance. And Silks subbed in for Ingram. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Adams in for Henderson. Now here's Williams. Pass to Silk. There's the triple. No good on the shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson, high post. And here is Adams. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. Thompson from way outside. You know, Greg, it feels like every year we're seeing new three-point records. Well, why is that?
We've had a rise in analytic-driven front offices, and the numbers have told them for years teams should take more threes, less mid-range jumpers, so teams are being built.
For 3, it's rebounded by Lou Williams. Los Angeles is... Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Durant's checked in for West. And it's Cooper in for Adams. Here's Silk. 37 points in the win against Atlanta.
His big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Warriors leading by 4. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Front pass the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Now here's Dang. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Outside Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Randall. And it's Durant missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Silk passes to Dang. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Dang goes in. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Green. Thompson against Williams. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Dang passes to Mozgov. Williams against Thompson. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Mozgov.
Big time screen by Mozgov. Then he reads what's happening, rolls, shows good hands. That's well done.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary
and the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Cooper. Curry against Russell. Durant. The Lakers with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's KD after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And it's Durant missing.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Down low. Poke loose. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. As touched by Curry.
Looking now at some numbers for Stephen Curry. Great showing for him last season. How about 30 points per game? 6 assists and just over 2 steals. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Here's Silk. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Green with a screen on Russell. Outside for Curry. Over Russell. Curry can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Silk. 16 points for him.
Come on.
And it's sent back by PD. to Pachulia. Now Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Verajao comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Thompson in for Kevon Looney. Lakers trail by 3. Russell passes to Dang. Mazdrov sets a screen for Dang. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Verajao. Durant just inside the line. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Randall dishes to Dang. Here's Silk. Second chance shot. Kevon Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Durant finds Thompson. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Green, the screen. Clock at 6. From downtown. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Los Angeles. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson surveying the floor. Spins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Silk's got rebound number 13 with that last one. It's stolen by Green.
Wow, Draymond Green.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the band backcourt. Roll.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. On the eastern side, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And here's Thompson. KD on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry passes to Thompson. Offline with his three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Silk. Shot clock at 5. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Now Curry. To the inside. Osgood with the steal. Here's Silk. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Dang. Randall with a screen for Dang. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Here's Silk. He's got 18. Hit by Randall. Here's Silk. That's to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is exactly where Randall looks to score from often. Feed the young big man and let him eat.
It's Curry outside, and it's Silk with the rebound. Silk. Here's Russell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You know, Randall is so good at reading where that ball is coming off and simply beat everybody to the spot.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Russell against Curry. That's to Verjao. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Russell. Here's Silk for the lead. A three-pointer is right on target. Silk's got 21 in the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Anderson Verjao. Silk passes to Randall. Here's Silk. He's got 21. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Second, the Warriors.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Now, here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Curry from 3.
Good job there by Verjao setting that screen.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Silk passes to Russell. Here's Silk. Little turnaround. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson with it. Now defended by Randall. On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Silk. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Silk. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Green. And a miss there on the triple. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the basket by Silk. Silk's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Russell dishes to Dang. Oswald a screen on Katie. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Williams is checked in for Silk. And the Warriors also making a change. David West and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Mozgov. Ingram comes in for Julius Randle. Silk's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for D'Angelo Russell. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Bergeron. Looney comes in for Kevin Durant. And Henderson subbed in for Curry. Here's Silk.
Hey now! Hey now!
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Lakers. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
51 seconds left in the third. Now here's Williams. To the left wing. Here's Silk. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Henderson against Clarkson. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Clarkson. Nice break. The Lakers. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
When you've got Ingram's length and reach, you gotta throw it down.
Thompson up top. 20 points for him. And again, unable to change momentum here. Good if it goes. The shot, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Gotta play smart. Damn, I keep on forgetting I do the Ingrams and the Randalls and Russells.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Silk. Pass to Nance. Ingram outside. Stolen by Durant. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Out to West. No good from outside. The Lakers leading. Here's Silk. And Durant sends it back.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker. 3 shots.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And going up against the Pelicans, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, the potential Ingram has is exciting to think about. I mean, a versatile swing man who wants to keep getting better. Keep an eye on this young fella.
He hits the second from the line.
Missed opportunity there. Should definitely be a two-possession game right now.
Here's KD on the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. With a step back. The rebound by the Lakers. Silk's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Basket counts. Nance has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Got that bucket.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Pass to Green. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Fader on the way, and it's Silk with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Ingram lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Back to Green. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Durant with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter. And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Harper in for Henderson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Green. Steps back. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Pass to Silk. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Varejau's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harper the pass to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Right wing. Here's Harper. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Silk. Driving inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Silk's got 32 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Durant. From down in the low post, it goes. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Harper against Clarkson. Over to the left wing. Hands a screen on Katie.
Oh, what?
The shot by Silk, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Right side, Kevin Durant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Mozgov throws it down.
Posterizing finish by Mozgov. That is a big man attacking the rack.
Now here's Harper. To the paint. Here's Durant. And it's blocked.
On D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Bang comes in for Williams. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Clarkson. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for West. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Harper. Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. Looney with it. Now defended by Randle. Pocket 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Silk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Silk's got 34.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Green. Thompson for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Russell. Pass to Silk. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Here's Silk. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Thompson misses.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Calm when it counts. Randle has that clutch DNA.
Warriors trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Making a change here. Durant's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Outside, Green. Curry. Green from outside.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Dang looking it over. Here's Silk. Randle a screen on Thompson. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry for 3. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Outside, Russell. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Curry. Bergeau with a screen on deck. Stephen Curry. Thompson outside. Now Green. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. A 2-point game. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Curry fires. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now Russell. Oswald a screen on Curry. Russell. And the three misses. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Curry outside. Thompson against Russell. Green with a screen for Thompson. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Durant with it. He's picked up by Dang. Thompson outside. Connects with the chain.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Silk. For the win.
Oh, come on. I had to.
So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
I don't know how he got in front of me. Damn, we're going to overtime with this team.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Thompson outside. Now Durant. A miss that time. That would have put him up.
No.
First team foul. At the line for 2, number 11.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailing by 2. Thompson with it. Now Durant. Found it. Nice touch.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
KD against Dang. Here's Silk. Handle a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Come on. Things right there.
The Warriors shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Monstrog sets a screen for Dang. The long shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And he banks the layup in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Warriors leading by 3. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Green with a screen for Thompson.
Oh,
Thompson, top shot.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Russell against Curry. Launches it. Throws it down. What an assist!
Building those passing instincts. Nice work by Russell as a playmaker.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Rebounded by Randall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry against Russell. Here's Silk. Picked by Randall. Holy cow! What a bailout! Warriors have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. There's Ja with a screen on Russell. Curry, and get the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Silk. To tie it up.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
Second team. At the line for the Lakers, number 11, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Tied up with that one.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
There is Zhao against Mozgov. Stephen Curry, and there's the 3.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Silk. Lets loose a 3. And he does not hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
On the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here they are. The Lakers girls and team.
Russell fires. Can't connect from long distance. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Draymond Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
The shot is good! So we see the Warriors get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
5, 23 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks. 5 turnovers is horrible. I had to shoot that many because ain't nobody else on my team shooting. So, damn. Look at this. 30, 28, 15. He had a bad shooting night. He had a bad shooting night too, but he was just... They were just shooting. Jesus, man. They made timely plays at the end. And we made horrible decisions and plays at the very end. Alright. Well, that's it for today's streams. Hope you guys enjoyed them. I'm going to definitely be back with more of games like these. The Era Challenge. So, yeah. Till next time. Deuces.